The biggest reason that you are feeling burnt out is because you are letting people cross your boundaries, or you're not holding boundaries, or you don't have boundaries. I have been there. I know exactly what that feels like. And this is not placing judgment, but it's just to bring awareness to the fact that that is a decision that you're making. When you start saying no and you don't owe anybody anything and you don't even have to explain it or justify it, you just don't want to, it doesn't align with your values and you don't think it's right, or you don't have the time, the energy, the mental capacity. The reason you're so burnt out and so tired is because you are overextended and you can't keep going that way. And that means saying no. It's really, really hard to do, especially when you're a veterinarian, an associate veterinarian in a practice that does not have the support that you need. I know how that feels, and it is so exhausting. It is the worst feeling in the world to have spent your entire life to get somewhere and to end up being in a career you hate. I did not recognize the person I was becoming when I was in that much compassion fatigue and that much burnout. But I felt guilty. I felt anger. I felt shamed. I felt that it was my own fault. And I had a lot of resentment towards my bosses. But ultimately, the reason why I was feeling that way is because I didn't say no. I did it anyways. And a lot of us are in positions where we need the job or we need the paycheck. And so we feel stuck. But you are not stuck. You can find a new job. You can buy your own practice. You can be a relief vet. You can switch to be a drug company rep. If you are at the point where it is that miserable, you have to make a change. And a lot of times it's going to be a very uncomfortable thing to move through and grow through. But when you're on the other side of it, it's so worth it.